guys, it's your girl Royal Vybz coming at you with another random facts. Okay, so today's random facts is based off of petty things that I have done past, present, and possibly future. Now, before I get started, just let you know I do not rock the petty tip on a regular basis. All the petty acts that I committed were on people that deserve that shit. And I only included 7 random facts this time because some of these require a little bit of a backstory for you guys. So let's start. Random petty act number 1. I smoked someone's weed without their permission. Here's what happened. So my mom was and her ex were roommates with a friend, and his girlfriend was like a major pothead. And I had came over to hang out one time, and that girl wasn't home, but I had found her stash, so I smoked like whatever was there. It wasn't that much. It wasn't that much whatsoever. And then she ended up coming home and asked me if I wanted to smoke, so I still went to smoke with her. But I was like, I doubt we're gonna be able to smoke because I feel like I just smoked the last of her pot, you know. So basically, her dumbass, she already had like this really cute Hello Kitty bong, and she already had it packed with some stuff. But then she was like, oh dang, I think I have a little bit more shake or something. And she went and looked at the place that I had taken the weed, and she was like, oh damn, I thought I had more. Oh well. I'm like, dude, like, who does that? Like, I definitely keep tabs on my shit. Like, you're just dumb and deserve that. But whatever. Like I said, I'm not that kind of person unless you make me that kind of person. Random petty action number 2. I wrote on someone's car with a Sharpie. Let me explain that. They definitely deserve that. Here's what happened. 1, I was also young, so I was really on my petty shit when I did all these things, because these were some of them are definitely from my past, some of them are a little bit from my most recent actions. But basically what happened was, it was Black Friday at the mall. Okay, so parking was a bitch. So me and my mom and I believe my sister was there, and we had a rental car because we usually rented cars to help with my mom's business and stuff like that. So we had a rental car, and we were trying to find a parking space, and then we were waiting a good 5 minutes for this person to come out their parking space. So literally, once they got out of the parking space and we were right about to turn into the parking space, somebody backed out and mushed our car. So I was like, dang, mommy, why can't you just park and then we'll find out if there was any damage? So she stopped and actually got out the car and looked. There was no damage whatsoever, and the lady was so apologetic. But then we were like, okay, everything's fine. So we tried to jump in the car. Right when we jumped in the car, put that shit in gear, was about to turn into the parking space, this big white Suburban, brand new, pulled into our parking space. And a whole group of people jumped out, none the wiser, acting like they were slick. And I felt so pissed off because we were looking for a parking for a while. I was so pissed off. The only thing I could say was, I got a Sharpie. So basically, I took the Sharpie and wrote all over their car, parking Steelers, this is what you get, all kinds of bullshit. My mom wrote them a note and put it on their windshield wipers. And what's funny is we walked right in behind them, not giving a fuck whatsoever. I think that's one of my most favorite petty things that I've done. But yeah, it was fucked up. All right. 3rd petty act. I purposely lock people out the house when they pulled up. I actually do this very often. I have some people in my house that I don't care to have living here. So whenever I see, it's really, I think, yeah, I'm not gonna say, but whenever I see them pull up, if I happen to be going in the house, I lock the door behind me. Even more so, what makes it even more so funny, 9 times out of 10, they have stuff that they're carrying. And I just lock them out. I don't care. You're not wanted here. Bye. Random petty act number 4. It actually goes side and side with petty act number 3. but I will sit and watch people struggle with the door lock and not help. So if you are the person in which I don't care to have around or in the house, I don't answer the door in the first place anyway, unless I am expecting somebody. But so basically, if our door lock sticks, so sometimes people struggle with the door. So there's a chair literally right here that I will sit in all the time. So I will hear people struggling with the door, and I'll just straight stare at the door. And we have one of those doors that has a little sun window thing on the top. So essentially, that person can look in the window and see them struggling and not help them. And I will not give a fuck. And when they come in, they sure as fuck don't say anything to me. So there. Let's see. Petty act number 5. I've thrown away someone's food if I got tired of seeing it in the fridge. I do that often. I don't care if it just got in the fridge. Like I said, I live with people that I really don't care to have living here. So every now and again, I throw out an item for petty purposes. It may not even have been in my way. It may not have had anything to do with me. I just don't fucking like the person and felt like throwing their shit away. Petty act number 6. I said I would do someone's hair and left without doing it. The person I did this to, like, she was such an aggravating human being. This is when I was working overnights at another job before I had my daughter. I did some braids, like 2 braids, and y'all see me with the 2 corn braids. I had put some 2 corn braids in my hair. I was tired, whatever. I don't like doing hair. I barely ever do my hair. So what makes you think I want to do your hair? So she's like, oh my God, that's so cute. That's so cool. Can you do my hair? Da, 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 da. I'm like, oh yeah, sure. And then I would like run because my brother-in-law was my bride, and I'd run to my brother-in-law, we gotta go. So I left the house without doing her hair and still saw her at work. And I'm like, oh man, so sorry. Pito was leaving. But nonetheless, I didn't want to do your hair. I said I didn't want to do your hair. You were pushy about it. I said I would do your hair, and I left your ass. Period. All right. Petty act number 7. This one is kind of fucked up, but he deserved it. I hit my ex with his brother's car. It wasn't that bad. It really wasn't. I found out he was cheating on me. We got into an argument. We got into some issues. He decided he was going to be on some petty shit. I grabbed the keys to his brother's car. He was walking down the street. I clipped him. He did not get hurt. He did not get scarred. He didn't even fall. I just grazed him a little bit on purpose to let him know I was not playing no fucking games. And to this day, he respects me wholeheartedly because he knows I don't play no games. Period. But yeah, all of these petty acts, anytime I ever do something petty, it's definitely, I'm very passive aggressive. That's the most passive aggressive I can get is these petty acts. I've done other things. I just couldn't think of off the top of my head. But essentially, I'm not saying or promoting pettiness whatsoever. I was just, it made for good content. So I do hope you guys enjoy this video. Please comment down below with any petty acts that you've committed. I would love to hear it. And if you guys did enjoy this random facts, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you are new to my kingdom, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification button for every single time I post another video. Make sure to follow me on Royal Vybz Network. With any requests you may have for any of my segments, we love you. Until the next video, bye!